consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Riley. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Defense falls on the ball. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came through.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then creating the fumble. Awesome job.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and now a Wilson quarterback shooting for time and doing striking.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. This quarterback part of their running game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
QBs that can run completely change your game. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
They'll try to run for him. He's brought down, and it'll be out for a first down. And the Aggies will hustle to the line. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. today.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Reed. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Owens. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
Get set, go!
On the option. Now the toss. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Gibson. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Okay,
8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22.
Let's go!
Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Gets open down the middle. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got number 12.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
To the air on first down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the tight end. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. He's got it on the run. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. He's twisting the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
The Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. On the move, it's Joyner. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 5 over Minnesota. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
They go to the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Facing third and inches. They'll try to run for it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Craven. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. Texas A&M going up tempo. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Owens. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. That Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive, a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Freedom, freedom.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Ready up.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Lasso. Lasso. Ready.
On the move. Showing off the arm. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Gain of 10. Coming up, 4th down.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it.
691. Gator Spar.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He'll pitch it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's Owens. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Back to throw, it's Reed. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass.
cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets enough. There he goes. He's finally stopped with a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
This guy just keeps moving. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Power football with the run. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And it's runs like that, baby. He just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
And the Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Spider.
Wants to throw on first down. Dances away. It's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down. They'll have it first and goal with the 6.
Quarterbacks get all the credit, rightfully so. They're the guys taking the snap every play. But my goodness, that dude could have run a 40-yard dash back there in the pocket before he had to throw a strike for a completion.
They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
Moves.
Dropping back, it's Reed. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Right now, now make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to James Madison. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything good happens. You should know it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
A little wrinkle here try to tie it up right now. Back to throw, it's Reed. Makes the grab on the left. Not quite going to get there, and he couldn't get this game tied up. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Fielded in the end zone, it's West. He was looking for more running room, and none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Got it ran downfield. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's West. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. And off from the shotgun. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. Coming out with it, it's West. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. It's working. Might change it. That running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line is telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass to take the lead.
And it's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. The back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets him, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be first down.
The things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. stop, and they'll mark it at the 39.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Aggies want to crank the tempo. On the option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. How about the timing on that pitch?
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
A&M comes back out with another first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He's been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
Come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Reed. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time.
Razor. Spire.
On the run, it's Gibson. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
The Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line.
Moves.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Reed. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And with that, they jump on top here in the second half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone.
Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tied game, hoping to get something on the board. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. Lost the fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's West. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a good job by the driver right there, understanding its zone average. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The 12th man, Morgan, standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Johnson looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Stone. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find the rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Got the 1st down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
He leads it with the back. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Reed. With the catch, it's Bussey. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down to the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly, 2-9.
The give from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
They've got a lead here. plenty of football to go, but this is where you love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll move the wide receiver to the ground to try to move the chains. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line.
Success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
The quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. It's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
325.
Using his feet. Still on his feet at the 4.
This guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward still.
performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the good on the game.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
They're going to ride this running back. Into the end zone. He almost pushed it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal.
Clear. Clear.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's going for the They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. They're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at 15. The first play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm. And at this juncture here in a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it good.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line of game.
Just getting the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody in bends. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem much to cover. Nice jump game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort, tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job on this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.